As I've talked with marketers about Google Plus, one of the biggest concerns they have is that they don't always want to promote their own personal name. Most of the time, they want to promote their business name. Google Plus Pages provides businesses, products, brands, and organizations with a public identity and presence on Google Plus. Now, lucky for you, pretty much everything you can do on a Google Plus profile can also be done on a Google Plus page. Things like adding contacts to circles, editing the page, sharing things in Google Plus, plus wanting comments and photos, and even create Hangouts. This means that everything you've learned so far in this course can be applied to any Google Plus page that you have or will create. Now, as a side note, Google Plus pages can have multiple users managing a single page. So if you end up creating many pages, you can invite other Google Plus users to help you manage the page's content and interactions with the followers. Furthermore, ownership of a Google Plus page can be transferred to any other Google Plus user if you end up wanting to, say, sell the page in the future. Simply put, your Google Plus page is your brand's home on Google. So follow these steps to get started. Now we'll go over here to the Google Plus logo here, and then we'll come down to Pages right here. Left click on Pages, and you'll be taken to a page. If you have pages already, this shows you your pages. Now what we want to do is we want to click on Create a Page. Now there are 5 categories of Google Plus pages to help guide you when you sign up. These are product or brand, company, institution, or organization, local business or place, arts, entertainment, or sports, or other. Don't stress out about choosing the perfect category. If you need to, just use the other category if none of these others really seem to be a good fit. The core functionality and discoverability of a page isn't affected by its category. Right now, only pages that use local business or places category have different features. Now, local pages are designed to help people locate the business using its physical address, and we'll be going over Google Plus Local in the final module of this course. So if I click on Product or Brand, this will bring up a menu where I can select a subcategory, and there are many. And again, if worse comes to worse, you can always just choose Other as the category. Click Next. This is where you will choose a name for the page, and if you want to link to an external website, which I highly recommend that you do, especially for some of the perks specific to Google Plus when you link your Google Plus page to your web page. Also, you want to decide if this is appropriate for any Google Plus user, users 18 and older, users 21 and older, and if you have anything alcohol related. You want to make sure and point that out ahead of time. If your content is appropriate for any Google Plus user, and most of us who will be creating a page that will be the case, you're good to go, and check this box that says I agree to the page terms and I'm authorized to create this page. Now again, this is being created under my name, my personal account, because Google wants me to be responsible for anything that happens on this Google Plus page. I figured since I'm showing you an example of how to create a page, I might as well create a Plus Method page. So I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. And as you can see, it gives me a dialog box to help me walk through optimizing this page. We click on Get Started, and it shows everything in this menu, everything you can do with pages. I strongly recommend going through these prompts and following through with everything, such as adding a profile picture, adding the cover photo, which is the really big image when you land on someone's profile or page. Add contact information. This is your URL. This is any additional introduction information like we're going to be talking about a little bit later. And then also linking to your website and verifying that you've linked to the website. And we'll be discussing that in a bonus video in this course. But basically what's going to happen is that there's going to be a snippet of code that you put into the website that links the page and the website together officially. So there's some other benefits and reasons why you want to do that, aside from the fact of having a full and completely done Google Plus page. So follow these prompts, go through everything, and then I also want to discuss with you ways to promote your Google Plus page that are actually recommended by Google. So let's get into that right now. First, you want to post updates frequently and keep your page content fresh. People are more likely to engage with a page that contains fresh posts and a complete profile page. Link your Google Plus page and your website together. Now, this is a great way to drive traffic to your page, and it provides an excellent opportunity to engage with your customers and fans in a more intimate fashion. Now, again, a video on this will be found in the bonus material. You're also going to want to add the Google Plus badge to your website. Now, the cool thing about this is that it consolidates the plus ones from your website and your Google Plus page, so you have more showing on both. A video about how to add the Google Plus badge will also be found in the bonus material. Create a vanity URL. You can use this vanity URL in emails or for other offline marketing things to help other people remember how to get to your page. Right now, when you first create a page, it doesn't have a direct name for it. It just has a bunch of random numbers. The vanity URL allows you to actually put a name to it. So instead of plus.google.com / bunch of numbers, it's / plus method or tube method or I love dogs, whatever it is that is related to your brand, your product, or keyword, whatever it is that you want the name of your page to be. Google also recommends linking your Google Plus page with your AdWords campaign. Yeah, I know, you can do that. Connecting your page to your campaign allows your advertising and page to share plus ones. Any plus ones on your ad will increase the count on your page and vice versa. This is also found in the bonus material. Now, as you add more stuff to your profile, a couple of things to keep in mind. Make sure and add a tagline under your page name. It'll go through these steps here and will encourage you to do so. I strongly encourage you to do it because only the first 10 words that you enter are visible in the rich text snippet that you see that shows up in Google search results. You want to make sure that there's keywords involved there and something enticing to click on, because people are going to be making a judgment based on your interactions on Google+. Your tagline is one of the few things that show up most of the time when people are on Google+ or on Google and happen to come across your page or profile. I'd also strongly encourage you, and Google will too, to write a full introduction about your page, what it's all about, give people some context, but use keywords as early and often as you can, but you don't want to overdo it. You can also format text like I showed you before with things like bold, italics, things like that, and you can also include links to your website or blog. Now, when you emphasize certain keywords with bold formatting in the introduction, it helps Google Plus and readers alike to pay more attention to the content on that page. So there's how to create and even promote a Google Plus page. Again, a lot of the material, if you want to find out how to put your Google Plus badge on your website and get your vanity URL, things like that, you can find those in the bonus material at the end of this course. So